Hi, welcome. Today's a different video. It's not cash stuffing video, but it's a video to give you some ideas. There's been a lot of talk over several different YouTubers videos taking steps for financial freedom. This is one I haven't seen yet. A lot of times we get asked, even though I show you in my budget how I plan out my savings challenges, how do we come up with that money? This video today is one way you can determine or free up some money to help you be able to save more. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is what I did when I first started budgeting. If you listen to my rock bottom video, the reason why I started budgeting, I mentioned this process in that video. So I just wanted to share it with you in case you need some ideas. So let's get started. The sheet that I'm using is from the Budgeting Mom. This is a free download on her website. I will have her website linked down below if you wish to have this. I thought about doing it myself, but creating the sheet myself, but where she's already got it, might as well use her free resource. And we're going to be talking about the bare bones budget. I'm going to be using, for the example, my bills. Sometimes we're in a spot that we're not able to get more income yet. And so we had to find alternate ways to find money to save. One way is doing a bare bone budget. You list all your bills out. And so let me go ahead and write those down, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so here is a list of all of my bills. So let's get into it. So the worksheet says keep, cut, or lower. New bill amount, and amount saved. I will need my calculator here. Okay, so you sit down and review all your bills. Some of these we may be able to cut, some of these we may be able to lower. Some of these we may not be able to do anything with. So let's take a look. So my office membership, I'm going to say cut, because there's Google. Google has their own Word, spreadsheets, all of those available. And there's another company too that offers free downloadable. It's not as good as Google, but there is another company. I can't think of the name of it, unfortunately. So for just purposes, we're just going to cut it. So new amount will be 0 and 1059 is the amount that we saved. Right now, when you're first starting out budgeting, there is going to be a lot of things that you may need to cut in order to get the minimum to get where you need to be on certain things. And then as you get to that point, then you can slowly start adding some of these things back. You might find that you might not even need some of these services through this process. Car payment, now in my situation, it's too new of a vehicle to refinance, but in yours you might be able to. So we're going to keep it the same. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let's first add this up. Okay, so $1,541.91. I'm going to leave that there because we will need it. We will need it here in just a minute. So we're not saving anything on this. Okay. Insurance, this is car insurance. We're going to see if we can get this lowered. I know for a fact, in my situation, I'm not able to, but when you start out budgeting, it's best to shop around. And for this purchase, we're going to say I got it lowered to $215. So we have saved $118. Electric, no, unfortunately, the electric, we would have to keep it, but you can, there's ways of saving money with your electric, keeping lights off when you're not in the room, finding out when peak time is in your area, so there's different ways of getting that lowered, but so we're just going to say $152.03, and we're not saving anything yet. YouTube membership, this is one of mine. For this, so what I would say what I want to say is, I'm going to say cut. New amount is 0, and we saved $1.99. Because there's other ways you can support creators by watching their videos, watching the ads. Trash, I'm going to see if we can get that lowered. Because in our area, we now have 2 companies that does the trash. And for this purposes, we're going to say the new one is $15.35. So that's the difference of $7.81. Now, if you're in a situation where your bill amount is more than your income, this is also a good way to get the bill amounts lowered. YouTube Premium, I'm going to say cut. That's $25. No, being a YouTuber doesn't give you a discount if you have that. Mobile, this we can also check around to see if we can get it lower. So we're going to put lower. And let's see. Came back that we can get it lower to $115. So, wrong button. 164.40 plus 115 minus. So we're saving $49.40. See, buddy, I would actually cut that out. Prime, I would cut it also. Because right now, if you're having to do this, buying from Amazon may not be a priority for you, because unless it's something that you actually need. Apple, I would cut it too. Spotify, I would cut it. Actually, I think that went up, but for the HP ink, I'm going to say lower. I think the cheapest plan now is, oh, wait a minute. I'm just going to say, now this may not be right. I'm just going to say, this amounts here that I'm giving you, other that I'm saying lower to, are not right. These are just showing you the process. So if I lower that down to $6.99, that's a $7 savings. Netflix, since we have TV, I'm just going to say get rid of it. TV and internet, I'm going to say I need to lower it, and let's see, we got it lowered to $212. That's $18.09 saved. And membership, I would say cut it. 0, 100, 100. $1.99. Okay. So let's count this up. Okay, so if this was a scenario that I had to do, and I lowered everything and cut these other things out, I would save $291.63. What could you do with that amount? You could put some of it to your emergency fund. You could put some of it into savings, some into savings challenges. Start those sinking funds, or put some of it towards debt. Split it, put half towards saving, half towards debt. Where would you be at if you could save this much money from just going through your bills, seeing what we can cut, what you can lower, what you could keep. Again, some of these you might not be able to lower because in your area you might not have multiple trash companies, multiple insurance companies, and you may not be able to change your mobile plan. But these subscriptions, you could cut temporarily until you get where you want to be at. Start today. Start small steps. You will get there. Remember, every dime counts, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.